Hello. The game music is a little too loud, but it's fine. Hello. Hi. I don't think I'm capturing Danganronpa, so I had to fix that. So hi. Hello. How do you do? As they say. I probably should turn around and grab a water bottle now rather than later. But, figgy. So, before we start, I'd like to say something. Is that I'm currently a little bit sweaty. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit sweaty. And the reason for that is it's a long, complicated story. And then we're gonna tell this story. And it's not really long or complicated, but I'm telling it just to tell it. So, as we all know, I ordered a keyboard that was supposed to come yesterday, and the keyboard literally shipped last night. There was no way in hell it was getting here yesterday. I was like, well, that's annoying. And so I wake up this morning, keeping in mind I woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep well. I just always have sleep problems. And so we being I, so I sit there, and they're like, hey, your keyboard's here. And this is 8 o'clock in the morning, mind you. I'm like, I didn't expect it to be here already. Like, I thought it wouldn't be here till, like, Monday. Well, today is Monday. I meant, like, it said it could take up to the 7th. So I was just like, I expected it to show up on the 7th. Like, I had already kind of canceled it out of my mind. So I went and looked at my Amazon page. I was just like, oh, did it say it was delivered? And it said it was delivered. Cool. And then I noticed that the chair that wasn't supposed to be here till next week said it was out for delivery. I was like, huh? And then I was just like, okay, sure. Wrote that out of my mind. I went to the store, bought some groceries. Um, I actually bought a box of Pokemon cereal. I didn't know it was a thing, but I saw it and I was just like, I'm gonna buy a box of this. I haven't opened it yet, so I wonder how it tastes. We might have that as a snack later, depending on how long the stream goes. But I just bought some groceries, nothing too crazy. And then I come home, and the chair's just sitting there on the porch. So I'm like, So I've spent the better half of, well, not half, but I've spent the better part of an hour building the chair that I'm currently sitting in. And it has the massager and everything. And honestly, this thing is super comfy. It has lumbar support. Like, I'm leaned back right now. I'm chilling. I'm kind of just chilling. The only downside to it that exists is I don't think this was made for children, but I think, like, they said this could be for anybody up to 6 feet tall, and I'm only 5'8". So I was just like, oh yeah, this will be fine. And, like, it's just, like, in terms of where I'm sitting, like, my butt is covered. But, like, once you're beyond my butt, like, my legs are just all off the chair. Like, if the cushion was, like, a little bit longer, and it's weird because it came with a footrest. So I technically could use the footrest, but it's not like a proper footrest. You literally, like, the way it works is you have to put it in and take it out. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling about a chair that nobody probably cares about, but, you know, I'm doing it anyway. Actually, I'm going to grab a water bottle. I'm going to scoot to the other side of the room. Also, a compliment. A compliment I will give about this chair. Good news, my tablet shipped. Very, very cool. If you could actually link me that tablet, because my brother has never had a drawing tablet before, and he does like really good art with just the mouse. And so I was looking to get him that tablet. So if you could link me that tablet again and where you bought it from, because I would like to be able to purchase that, because I trust your recommendation. Sorry, I'm sipping water. But that is good news about your tablet. So like I was saying, one high up that I will give this chair that literally I don't think half the chairs in existence can have is this thing will scoot across my room effortlessly, but my entire room is carpet. Like, this thing rolls across carpet like it's butter. And it's honestly great. But because the chair got here so early, I was thinking, because literally up until last night it still said it was getting delivered next week. But I was thinking Because they already said my cosplay shipped. So I'm wondering if the cosplay is gonna just show up next week or something instead of in February. Because, well, the cosplay started shipping yesterday, so if it still shows up at the end of February, so be it. But it could be just a nice little surprise. It shows up like next week or something. Because apparently Amazon's overestimating his stuff to all hell and back right now, so who knows? Here's the one I brought. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, but it's not on sale anymore, so it's $212. Oh no, you bought it for $212. No, that is the on sale. Duh. And the on sale lasts till the 10th. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, let me bookmark this page. And now that I've done all of that, now we can get on to the Danganronpa. Because a lot of shit happened yesterday, right? Like, Angie started her cult. There are better ones, but more expensive. Well, yeah, but if you're getting that one for yourself, then I trust, like I said, I'm not exactly an artiste myself. So, if you recommend it, then I think it will be perfect for him. So, I trust your judgment. But so, hold up. So, what is everything that happened? Angie started her cult. And her cult consists of literally half the cast. Kaito is sick with some mysterious illness. I hope he's okay. Kokichi's being Kokichi. And then we found out that Tenko isn't actually brainwashed. Alright, so... But Tenko needs to speak to us, right? Yeah.
Hey!
Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Tua.
No.
I can never believe in Angie's god.
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing.
Then...
So you just pretended to be brainwashed. Why would you do that?
Hey!
It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko is so lazy she's given up thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie. But I think Angie is dangerous.
That's right.
The student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That's become clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Alright, Danganronpa's cancelled. I can't speak. I'm gonna drink more water. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she is under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her? Huh?
Well...
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing.
Yes.
I won't deny that. I've wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think that everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Well...
Do you realize who you're talking to? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
Please.
That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie.
Huh?
Only us? Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyu, or Kyo, and Kaito's not feeling well, you know? Why can't you ask any of those three? What, well, Kokichi's a liar. Miyu's a whore. Probably shouldn't use language like whore on stream. I should cut back on the swearing. Oh well. Why not Kyo, though? Kyo's pretty cool. I think he could help. And Kaito's not feeling well. I already said that. I see. He didn't have many options.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Please.
So please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed as deep as she could.
Well...
Well then, let's go.
Huh?
didn't even answer yet. Quit complaining and do this favor for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. It's not the best thing to say from someone you need a favor from. Ew. Oh my goodness. You're very sincere. I can tell you're not used to asking others for help.
By the way...
So what will you do, Suichi? That seems like something you'd ignore. This is something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am? No, I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's too dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive.
Hey, degenerate male!
Then do something about it already! I thought males were supposed to be decisive! You know, the more you speak, the less I want to agree with you. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. I'm about to be 5-head or 2-head, one of the two. I'll tell you which one after this commercial break. Hold up. Oh yeah, now we're chilling. I'm now in perfect gamer luxury right now. And by that I mean about as luxurious as it can get here.
Sneak attack!
I guess I'll forgive you though. Now let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Huh? Together, I'm going to. Huh. Of course! I wouldn't ask just Suichi for help. I just agreed to help and this is how you treat me? Oh well, I'll just go to Angie's lab. Okay. So we're going to Angie's lab. Because we need to stop Angie. But Tenko didn't want to kill Angie. I have an odd feeling Angie is dead. I just have a sneaking suspicion that Angie, we're going to go to the lab, knock on the door's going to be unlocked, and she's dead. Hey Maki, is there any hand grenades in your lab that I can just go borrow real quick? I feel like I'm more persuasive if I have a hand grenade. Alright, it's right here. Just when I reach my hand towards the door. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked? That's right. Angie did say she locks the room when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway, just to test it. I knew it. So it is locked.
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door.
Hey.
FBI, open up. Angie, open this door now.
Hey!
Wait, Maki, you can't do that. Stop being a little impatient. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when the student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks. Please. Angie, it's Tenko. I want you to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Oh, Tenko?
Yes.
Oh, well, she's alive at least. Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open. Yeah. Can I help you? Huh? Why are Suichi and Maki here? Oh, I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? Then you need to get acquainted with Atua. I will introduce you to him.
So divine.
Please come in. No, it's not that.
Well...
Let's go in for now. We can talk inside. Well, I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But there's just a dead body in the lab. She's like, yeah, this is fine. We weren't prepared for what we were about to see. Huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Huh? What the fuck? What sort of creepy cult bullshit? I thought you were just reviving Rentaro. Wait, but those aren't alive people. What the hell? Kaede and Rentaro? Kurumi? Ryoma? I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine?
Huh?
You made them?
Yep.
Yep. They're my very own handcrafted wax effigies.
Huh?
Wax effigies? Why?
Of course, of
Why?
course.
For the resurrection ritual, of course.
Uh,
According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual.
come on, come on.
So I went ahead and made these.
Uh,
Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, a tour took possession of me. And before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing?
you.
You do such cruel things so innocently.
Huh?
Huh? What?
But
It's incredible. For a second, I thought they were real. Yeah, just like the real thing. But Shuichi's gonna borrow the Kaede one. Looks exactly like Kurumi. But actually, it's exactly like Kaede. The face and the body. It looks like the real thing. But actually,
hey,
Angie, could you please reconsider?
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see. Reconsider what exactly?
remember.
Ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad it might be. Remember that this is Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive.
No.
Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fake. I'm positive. Especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real body still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. That's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul.
That's true.
Ryoma, Kurumi, Rentaro, and Kaede are dead.
Okay.
I agree. I have no doubts their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead.
Woohoo!
Then, if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery.
Huh?
This is stupid.
What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected.
But.
But that's not what the Tua says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up till now will come back. So if those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. Then it must be right, because Atua is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you?
Of
Of course not. This is Atua's will.
Hey,
This is your will, not Atua's.
no.
Nuh-uh, it's Atua's. Atua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Atua.
You'll get
Or
punished.
else we'll get punished, you know.
Uh,
You're probably still worried about the motive, Suichi, but it's okay.
Atua
Has
has
spoken. Nothing will happen. Bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape.
Is that so?
That's so. There's no point in talking anymore.
Uh,
Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy.
Hey,
Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan.
yes.
Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. Ugh. It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms.
Right.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
it's safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right? Huh?
But.
It's okay. I forgive you, because Atua forgives you. He's such a softy, you know.
Atua!
I hope you recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise. Yes.
Yeah?
What's going on? Why are you here?
Why?
Why are Suichi and Maki here? They're not the student council, and it's nighttime.
Himiko! It'll be okay.
Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. She betrayed us? That sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are loved by it too.
Jeez.
And you are loved by it too in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush.
Cut it out already!
Enough already! Tenko walked towards Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. Yeah.
Himiko!
Please, snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not even a real mage at all.
What was that?
What?
What's wrong?
Feeling angry? If you are, then show it.
Himiko!
Get mad, get upset, yell at me, just fight back already, do something. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just yelled at you.
Uh...
You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you got some rest.
Sayonara.
Sound good? Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? I said all those horrible things to Himiko, and now I don't know what to do! I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from her best friend to just a friend!
Huh?
You guys were best friends?
No.
Well, if you rounded to the nearest whole number, we were basically best friends! I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. Well, if you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand.
Right.
That's right, we'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. Well, that was a quick turnaround. You should let Suichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it.
No.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
Piece of cake.
Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. Well, then see you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. Ugh. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. You were worried?
What?
Huh? Is it weird for me to worry?
Do you want to die?
Huh?
Well, you're just edgy, aren't you, you fucking weenie hut general? Ugh. There's that habit again. Well, I suppose on the positive side, she's able to act more like herself around me.
Well...
And about the ritual, have you given up on persuading Angie?
No.
I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. Now think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too? I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place. I don't know a lot about anyone either. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Mono damn theater. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because how I would flop around on my desk, and because of the way that my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Why are you a fish out of water? Oh, hey, it's Monokuma. What's up, Monokuma? Ding dong. Ding dong.
Huh?
Intercom. This early in the morning? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's Maki. I thought it was Kaito for a second.
Well...
What's at the face? You look like you just woke up.
Huh?
You did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago.
Ew.
You wake up to that. If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual.
Huh?
Kaito? I heard from Makiro. Is this a cute nickname I'm noticing? Makiro? Like the little sushi thing? I heard from Makiro. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual.
What?
Makiro, don't give me such a weird nickname.
Ah,
You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach?
but
Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. Hello, Bubblegum. You missed it. I went on a whole rant about my chair. You missed it. But hopefully you're doing well on this fine day. This fine Monday. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic. Or else I'm not gonna last. Huh? Not gonna last. Kaito, are you? You got the chair? Yes. Because so hold up. So TLDR. I'll recap it really quick for you, Bubblegum. Just for you. So the keyboard that was supposed to get here yesterday, I woke up and keeping in mind I woke up at like 8 a.m. because I couldn't sleep well, so I woke up super early. The keyboard was here. I was like, cool. Picked it up. I was like, damn, didn't expect it to be here till the 7th. But then I purposely checked my Amazon afterward because I was like, I want to make sure it says it was delivered and it was all good. Because it didn't even come in a package. It literally was just the keyboard box with a sticker slapped on it. I was just like, alrighty then. Like, they must have been rushing this thing. But then when I was looking at my Amazon to look at the keyboard, the chair was just like, yeah, it'll be here sometime today. I was just like, cool. And the chair is great, besides the fact that the seat itself is a little too short, so my legs kind of dangle off. Like, if I'm sitting in it straight up, like, perfect posture, like you're supposed to, like, there's about, like, 6 inches between where the chair stops and where, like, the back of my knee is. So there's just, like, 6 inches where my legs are kind of hanging. But the massager is great. And it's hooked up via USB too, so it can kind of just do as it pleases. Like, hang on. I'm gonna plug it in right now, because I'm wondering if you guys will actually hear it. Where's the plug? Here's the plug. But it's literally, yeah, so it's not like a battery deal. It's like, you just plug it in. Yeah, I don't think it picks up on the mic. But it's going back there. And it's great. Ugh. Literally, if the seat on this chair was like 2 inches longer, or not even, just a little bit longer, I would actually be in heaven right now. Oh my god, this feels so good. Like, I straight up might not even be able to use the massager when I'm streaming, because like, my eyes are closed right now, and I'm just chilling. Oh my fucking god. God, I've had back pain for so long. But it's a nice chair. It's neon pink. It's pretty cool. Alright, anyway, back to the game. Yeah, my sister got a keyboard and then put it in a Ziploc bag with all the papers and info. Damn. I would have appreciated at least the Ziploc bag. I just got the box the keyboard comes in. Literally, it's like they went to Walmart, bought a keyboard, and slapped an Amazon sticker on it. Anywho, apparently Kaito's dying. Very sad. Yeah, I have to unplug this massager. I'm like, it's feeling too good. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Alright. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you? Scared?
Huh?
Ah!
No.
It's just I remember you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because
I think about it. You've been acting strange ever since. Wait. Has Kaito not actually been sick? Is he just scared of ghosts? We started talking about resurrecting the dead.
shut up.
Don't be stupid. There's no way. So I was right. Kaito wasn't sick this. I'm over here worried about Kaito being sick, and he's just. And he's just been sitting here like a weenie, being a little weenie hut general. I hate Kaito. So they make you think he's like hurt or something. In reality, Kaito's just being a little baby because of ghosts.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training was because you were scared?
So...
It's not like that. That's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravities. But ghost stories, since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So let's hurry and stop Angie, so I can put an end to all that spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
No, he's not sick. He's being a little scaredy cat about Ghost. Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Makiro. Hurry up.
I told you.
Seriously, don't call me Makiro. I think he's gonna keep calling her Makiro, and I think it's cute. Anyway, let's go. That's not your voice. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Alright, let's go to Angie's lab then. Although I have the oddest feeling, based on how long this chapter's been, based on the fact a motive was provided, that Angie might be in her lab, but might not have a pulse in her lab. I have a very odd, distinct feeling. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. This is the time for the game to prove me wrong, after all. Oop. Still have to climb another floor. Jesus, how many floors are on this school? We haven't even found everybody's ultimate lab yet, and there's this many floors. We're still missing, like, what, 6 labs? Which means there's probably another 2 floors, give or take. Oh, Angie. Is there anybody outside? Someone's outside of her lab. Who is it? Oh, it's Himiko. You guys again?
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Are you keeping watch this whole time?
What a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
It's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then...
So tell Angie to open it for us. That's not possible.
Huh?
Possible. I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must really be into her work. She won't come out.
Huh?
Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Huh?
Both doors are locked? Wait. Grab the knob and try to turn it. Oh, she's dead. She's dead in a locked room. Who would have guessed? It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside. Which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey.
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. Sir.
Himiko.
Himiko, we need to get inside right now.
Yeah?
Why?
Nah.
But you know, even if we want to check, it's locked, so we can't do.
I see.
Where the fuck did you come from? That's awfully convenient. I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
You.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Gichi's trick.
Ah.
The lockpicking.
Huh?
Lockpicking.
Hey.
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use the lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick to open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the door knob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this time a lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko.
That's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, Kokichi. Hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these guys are threatening me. Kichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Now there should be 2 bodies in here if I'm not mistaken, because this is chapter 3. So Angie's dead as hell, but who's dead with her? I don't know, who's in the student council? Samugi perhaps? I doubt it would be Tenko, but at the same time maybe. Angie's dead. I just have a very sneaking feeling because she's probably dead in her lab. The question is, how's both doors locked if she's dead, though? Click, 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 clack.
See?
There, open says me.
Huh?
Well, we know how the door... If she's dead in here, then Kokichi's the suspect, because he can pick the lock from the outside. That's simple. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Well,
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me.
Ah, that got real deep, Maki.
All right.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. She's dead, 100%. The way they're building this up, when I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms are sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed the door open, and saw... Yep, they're building this up, and they're... What the fuck? They killed Kaede again! Why are they all hung upside down? Oh. Yeah, she dead. She dead. I love how it's the good music when Angie's dead. Oh, no more Atua. Body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab.
ah!
She appeared to get this side of the screen. I don't care. I don't care about the color of the puke. I knew somebody was going to be dead. Transfer student from beyond the grave. Are we going to be suspecting dead people because...
Well then.
Because Angie is freaking... Well, someone else has got to be dead, so who's about to not be here? Because this is chapter 3. I know how chapter 3 works. Let us pray for Angie. Who isn't here? So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird.
And not true. Angie said Atua always by our side.
Damn it.
We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is about a killing game? Wait, is everyone still alive?
That's right.
Where's the second victim? What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead could only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Rise and shine,
someone who got resurrected.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit soaked entrance, how novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why didn't it happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
It's okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bonds get stronger with each class trial. Does it not?
It's fine.
Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started.
We are
Tenko, Korikyo, Himiko, Samugi, and Gonta are safe because they're gonna undo the ritual and the rest might die. Wait, what? Why are they all safe? Wait, what? Because they're gonna do the ritual. The rest might die. Well, no, Korikyo wasn't with the, wasn't with the student council. It's that list, but you switch Korokiyu for Kibo. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one who passed it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofatti?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. She's throwing up again. Ugh, more green puke. This is really unlucky.
So long.
Hold up, so wait, there should be 11 people total. Right? And I think that's everyone, because it doesn't show Suichi, and I saw 10 people. Yes, there is no use complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies. Not going to. No way going to ever get used to this.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. Certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi.
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
I seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find that culprit.
Seems like.
Culprit? Is it really someone among us that killed Angie?
Hmm.
I get how you feel, Smoogie. But do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? No, because they're dead, and they don't come back from the dead. Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
Could it be?
I just hit the mic. I hit it again. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. And he's a little scaredy cat. What? Shut up already.
What?
It's our fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Right. Are you alright?
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Suichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Okay, so yeah, everyone else is still alive. Why didn't 2 kills happen? This is chapter 3 after all. Did they change out the formula this late in the game? Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. I hear... Oh, why is the dog yelping? Something they should be yelping at? Oh, it's because they see the headlights out front. Whenever my mother pulls up, she has her headlights on, obviously, and they see the headlights and they're like, oh boy, person. Because these dogs, for some reason, hate people. They hate people, but they won't bite people. Doesn't make sense to me. Good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. So few people left. I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yeah, let's take a look. Hold up, I'm gonna get comfy. The victim is Angie Onaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. Okay, so time of death doesn't matter this time, then, because it could be anybody. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Burp. Monokuma file 3 is not added to the bullets. Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed student council rules like Angie and Atua said, not good will saying that, the culprit may be one of the student council. Yes?
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
I can't do it. I can't investigate. If someone doesn't die next, who do you think is dead? What do you mean someone died? Angie just died. Normally there's supposed to be 2 bodies, but I guess we're just not doing double murders in Danganronpa 3? I guess we changed up the formula just to make ourselves unpredictable? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. Oh my god, just die. Oh, you're useless, Himiko.
Huh?
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else is too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
There's no time for your mean-spirited tones. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
I cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Of course, resurrecting her is impossible. But I know of a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. But in Trigger Happy Habit, they found Hifumi first, and then after some time, Taka died. Well, yeah, but both bodies still got found at the same time. Like, there was never a point where... So, but here's the thing. We've seen everybody standing. So, unless someone's about to die in 5 minutes, which doesn't seem to be the case, because you would literally have to murder directly in front of everybody. You'd get caught. You get caught red-handed. But he was talking about the caged child before, wasn't he? Isn't that the stuff that's in his lab with the cage and the old book? We can summon this. I already read this.
What are
Seance?
you trying to pull?
Why isn't he offered a seance for the other ones, though? Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring the case to a swift close.
Well,
First a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. Are you messing with
do
us?
you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written off in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something like that.
However,
I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the client's trial with such outlandish theories in one's head.
well,
So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult. I'm just throwing things on my desk, by the way. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
Huh?
I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? Same with Hyoko's corpse? Yeah, but, okay, so here's the thing, right? Trigger Happy Havoc, we saw, like, Hifumi, we saw die. And, you know, it happened, like, there was never a point, and then with Hyoko, it's not like we saw Hyoko and then 2 seconds later she died. Like, Hyoko was dead the whole time. But everyone here is still standing and alive. So, I don't know. I doubt if someone's gonna die, it's gonna be during this seance. But then, if someone dies during the seance, then the main blame is gonna go to Korakyu. So maybe that's why somebody murders? Or what if it's 2 separate murderers? What if Korakyu killed kills someone during the seance, and somebody else kills Angie. I don't know. If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes. I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
do whatever you want. Yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the cage child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then.
So then, we need a place to perform this seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
No.
No. In order for the cage child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning off the lights won't make it quite dark enough.
Then,
And how about the empty rooms?
That's
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor?
hmm.
The floor we're on, Suichi? There aren't any windows in there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then,
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like
I
this.
see, yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you for help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do
Do
this?
you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all of our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Oh, one of those 5 is about to die. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all of the scene.
this is stupid.
Are they serious about the stupid seance?
But
Perhaps it's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. See, it even had an investigation pop up and everything. Alright, I don't think anyone's actually gonna die. I think the seance is fine. I think this is just gonna be a weird, haha, we didn't double kill just to punk you out type deal. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna take a closer look?
okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. He didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She had no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. I mean, she'd probably be helpful in a situation like this. She knows how people die. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
And what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh, yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury.
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Looks, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's hair, right? But bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Why is there duct tape here?
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It's partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
okay.
Well then, it's good that you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
I don't like when Maki faces forward like that. I don't like it. She goes from innocent schoolgirl to 55-year-old woman.
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Pool of blood. A small pool of blood is emanating from Angie's torso. This can't be from her head, forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this?
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There are several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important. The only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, well, that's Angie, the Necronomicon. Ah, this book! The instruction for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. But before the ritual written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. Let's resurrect Angie real quick. This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey.
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in the book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps to the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. So why did Kaede get stabbed? Out of curiosity. 4 effigies hung upside down, making the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams of the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these wax figures. Is it a rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that could be used for murder. Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Didn't say anything about the effigy. Or didn't say anything about them having to hang upside down in the Necronomicon, so... A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this?
It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it. It's from Kiyo's lab. Interesting. But see, as much as I'd love to blame Kiyo right out the gate, Kiyo, whatever, the Kiyo soul, anyone could have gone into his lab on this one. It's real, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe that was the one on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
Well, we can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor? They just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. Maki clocks into her 9 to 5 and kills JFK. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited them personally, just like Angie's was. But how do they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easy. It's all over my hands now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them off later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm gonna put the katana back where he found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. Clicking. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Stab.
by the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off of it. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking
And
about?
what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this came from. We might find a clue here.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Back door. This door is the lab's back door.
is this...
Oh, my mama. This door has a slide lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Wait, there's gold on it. Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in. It's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected. This lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. So... that's how they created a locked room. They used the... How would you use the katana to lock the door, though? While you're inside the room? I'm curious about this rear door, too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door, too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. He walked over to the front door. Alright, well, let's look at the front door then. It's unlocked. What? Okay, click on Locky then.
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When I got to this lab, you sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Grabbed the door and tried to turn it. Yeah, it's locked. He tried it and it clicked. Really is locked.
I knew it.
Front entrance is locked until Kokichi picked the lock open. Okay, this was 2 seconds ago. I'm not rereading this. Why are we flashing back to literally a minute ago? So he picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you really think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Monocum swiped the key from Monofanny, then lifted it to his mouth. You ate it.
then...
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. I keep messing with things, I'm sorry. But someone inside could have opened it and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Okay. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yeah. The cylinder's lock key was taken by the monocups, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you reel out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder or lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible they locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
That's right.
Ah, fuck. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when he tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but the solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking. Okay, what is there to investigate in the room? Do I just gotta talk to people? Guess I gotta talk to these three because I've done everything else. This busty brain beauty's got this all figured out!
Huh?
You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Suichi, do you really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen!
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know how y'all dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
I figured out with just one glance. They're
Could
diversions.
it be...
Diversions?
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blamed her.
What was that?
The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something?
Hmm.
So Angie made these whack dolls, huh? Their resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's see how detailed they really are. Hey. Mia tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that. Well,
What?
I just want to see if this doll was wearing panties.
Um.
Wait, do you got a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? If you like
Fucking
wax
virgin.
dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me was a waste of time. Wow, we agree on something, Suichi. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually.
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed in this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie has been shut away working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard student council members' voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let the student council members in. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. Of that group, Tenko is clearly the most suspicious. Okay. I think we've finished investigating everything for now, but I want to talk to Gonta. Damn it.
Got a minute?
Is this really time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check the place if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
Just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. Sounds as if I asked you to, but it's fine by me. True that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Maki's over here worried we're gonna catch feelings. Don't worry, honey. I'll let you go kill Kaito. I'm not gonna stop you. Alright, so we gotta go The only other place we know to check is the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. You don't know any other places we could check? Hello? If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from the display case. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Golden leaf katana.
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. We brought over the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you get a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need this stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Cage Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up and... Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing in the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. Okay, so he's telling the truth about what he needs, at least.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle, passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curled like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants not included in the spirit medium will sing the Cage Child song. After the song is the Cage Child, then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply with the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Hey, I'm back. Y'all gonna start a ritual? Apparently. Well, no, I'm not involved in this. Who is it? It's Kibo, Kokichi, Korikyo, Himiko, Tenko. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct a seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I had already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But...
Is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, you know...
I should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. At the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one. Okay, so I have to go do a seance now? So, wait, no, but it says you can only use 4 people, and you're already using 4 people. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, and then left the room. Okay, I guess I'm going to do a seance. I guess we're being inducted into the creepy cult, Pog. Alright, we're in the middle room is what they said, right? There we go.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Suichi. You are most welcome to join us,
Oh.
is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spirit medium, may join. Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Wait, why is Kibo out?
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. That's like toothpaste and orange
You
juice.
see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me.
No one's apologized. No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude.
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kiba. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. I mean, Korikyu was probably the nicest about it. What did I do?
So then.
So now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew the magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it is dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
How terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kiyu sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Come on, you couldn't give me him singing?
Okay.
Lame ass game. Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it! Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Yeah.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please. Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. We have a seance to conduct. Can you wrap up the heartfelt speech here, Tenko? Nobody really cares. We'll see you again in 2 minutes. So if you don't feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. What is this heartfelt back and forth? It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
So now we decided on a spiritual medium. Let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
Hold up, wait, I need to look at the height differences again. Tenko's like 5'5", right? How tall is Korikyu? He's 6'2". Jesus, he's a tall boy. Yeah, she's 5'5". This is like the opposite of the Atua Cold. This is the Cold.
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Grow a
Please
shell.
rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Yes.
Like this?
I don't know why. That pose is just comical to me. It's just no thought, head empty. Like, that's it embodied right there. That also looks super uncomfortable.
It may be uncomfortable, but please endure
God
it
damn it,
until the
Q.
seance is complete.
Why is she like that?
Whatever you do,
She's got to be like
you
a turtle.
mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Q really did memorize the book perfectly.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Really?
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this.
I was gonna say, between the two of these clowns,
No wonder it's heavy.
between the two of these clowns, I don't know who's lifting
Don't
anything.
just drop it on top of me.
I'm gonna drop it on top of you.
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us.
True.
I'm tired. So
Someone's gonna step on the edge of the
let's cover
circle.
the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko,
Is that thing not...
how are you doing?
I think the white cloth is hitting the edge of the circle over there. If
Well,
I'm not mistaken.
I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
No, we should make Himiko do it by herself because I think it'd be funny.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Yeah, because between the four of you, there's no muscle.
Oh, holy crap! This weighs a ton.
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
Oh, just 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily.
Oh my god, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
It's okay to put
I,
something so
you know what
heavy
would
on
be
top of the
great?
cage?
Because we're going to turn off the lights, obviously, to do the seance. If the lights come back on and Himiko's just fucking literally head on a fucking spike or something. That'd be great. That'd be really great right now. Or hell, somebody knock this statue over and just kill her. Suichi, do it. You're in position. Look at the content in Suichi's eyes right now. Look at how angry that man is. He could do it 100%. Push this statue on top of her. She's fucking dead instantly. I think Tenko already did this.
The cage was made specifically for seances.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
This weight.
I was gonna say, the cage is... The dog statue was sitting on the cage in his lab.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please, go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles.
It's an even room, and the candles are in the middle of the room. All of us are close to the candles, you ass.
Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. until she replies.
Dude, if
there must
Angie
be
speaks
silence.
right now, I'm gonna get freaked the fuck out.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so
Yeah.
please use those.
You know, sure, seances are a little bit creepy, but at least Kyo is prepared for everything.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walk up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcome by instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to the corner. Okay, but if there's a white cloth in the middle of the room, like, and especially the thing made out of salt on the floor, your eyes should eventually be able to see it. Then began the singing.
At last, at
Oh.
long last.
They did actually let him sing. Q let us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage.
Okay, that is fucking creepy and I don't like it. But something I know, I'm gonna keep listening because I'm assuming it goes through a full song. I don't think I hear Kokichi singing.
At mountain's bottom, within the
You hear Kyo, you hear Himiko,
at last, at long last.
and I think I hear Suichi too. You definitely hear Kyo and you definitely hear Himiko just because their voices are so much different. I'm pretty sure I hear Suichi, but I don't hear Kokichi at all.
How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Thunk.
Will the guard
His voice is blended with Kyo's. Oh, maybe.
away, or did it eat the
What was the thunk?
girl?
Did something happen in one of the rooms next to us?
At last, at long last.
I don't think I hear Kokichi's voice. I heard everyone else. I didn't hear Kokichi. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Onaka? Please don't speak, Angie. Please don't speak. That's creepy. He began calling. Now if this medium answers.
say.
Is the caged child Angie Onaka? Okay, she's not speaking. Thank goodness. No more creepiness. What's going on?
Say.
Is the caged child Angie Onaka?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? I want Angie answer.
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? You just hear that, yeah! Atua! Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed.
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Oh no, I think Q scared something happened. Yo, wait. Wait, there's supposed to be 2 murders. Did somebody kill Tenko while we were all surrounded by her? Confused, I walked along the wall back to where the candle was. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Please don't show me a blood stain. Oh, there's blood. She's dead. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
Cannot be.
This shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts and such need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove the objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit medium may stay in the medium's body. I think you're not. I don't know if I'm worried about a spirit right now, or your seance, my homeboy. I think we're more worried about a dead Tenko. Seeing as how this is a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Oh god, hang on. My... Gosh dang it, hang on. Gosh, diddly dum, dang it. Whatever. That's gotta be good enough. Seeing as how it was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. That's blood. Someone's... Wait, there's a board broken. Just like setting it up, Kyo instructed how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Oh, there's blood. There's blood. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and put it aside.
Oh?
Oh, that's blood.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Miss, you dense motherfucker? Yeah. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on that. She wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up. Hanji Four Eyes, you may have joined at either a good or bad time, depends on your opinion, really. Yeah, she's fucking dead. Well, I was wondering where the second body was, and I guess we found it.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe one of Haley's Greek puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke's cover is normal now. I guess this was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Angie killed her, case closed. Did she kill her? Second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Kyo's gonna bitch about the circle.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Suichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
Don't know. What's happening? Well, that doesn't make... That makes you look innocent. What the fuck?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, she maybe started the investigation right away.
Say,
For that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so...
But yeah, Hanji Four Eyes, I guess I didn't get to properly say hi to you. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal Monday. There's just some murder going on. You gonna do some of the trial? No, we're gonna finish the investigation. Trial will be tomorrow. Because what I like to do the trials all in one stream, because I know the trials are long, but I like to cut it up. Like, normally, Danganronpa, I only want 2 hours, but, like, I'll go over for investigation, and then we switch to a different game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What happens in the event if there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? What if we need to find them both at the last trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Why it's okay, like, I would normally say it's super sus for anybody to ask that question, but Kyo's been the one actually helping us in trials and applying logic to shit, so I'm kind of okay with him being the one to ask that. What would happen? What would happen? What? What happened?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If we can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Yeah, he's bald. What's up? It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monofetti. Daddy, help. We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to step it back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty... Goodness, why am I yawning? An empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything's possible with the power of love. You know I said that because you've never been loved before, Monodeb. Daddy, I love you. So please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush. Wait, 2 Monokumas. I'm back for you good for lives of A. Uh-huh.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs.
Why is he licking the bald one?
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Huh?
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing.
Nope. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't. Nope. Monofanny is banned. Monofanny is banned in 44 countries, including but not limited to Guadalajara. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave, whether you get permission or not. Wait, so who's this baldy then?
yeah.
Oh, it's just a part-timer got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Okay, he did a good job. Now that the nuisance is out of survey, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer waits for the kill, and Tenko herself is the waste of a victim.
now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Father!
Boy, everything goes so smoothly now the father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us well. He was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please. Nope. Nope. You're banned in 45 countries now. Monodam's pissed. Ho's mad. Ho is mad. He's the Ho. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
We don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting.
Finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho!
Shuichi!
Soichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone is upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Soichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's check the Monokuma file first. Damn, they really just killed Tenko in the middle of an investigation like that. Damn. Fun fact, she was blood type B. Fun facts in case you did not know. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The back of the neck? How could anyone have reached the back of her neck? There's a 175-pound dog statue blocking it. I could understand if she got stabbed from below, but to get stabbed from above doesn't make any fucking sense. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse!
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse! And you're useless to me again. Oh,
Hey!
hold up. This is very important. I think it's Q. Everyone, I'd like to point out the blushing. I'd like to point out the blushing that is occurring over here with our good old Maki roll. Look at how she blushes when Kaito holds her. I'd just like to point that out. I think it's important for the class to note.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
That's cute. Oh, and then he immediately got fucking punched. He's dead. Kaito's dead. We're about to hear the third body discovery announcement. A dull sound reverberated through the room.
Are you okay?
Oh my god, she socked him hard. He's fucking bleeding. Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Soichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. Oh my god, she fucked him up. This man's spitting blood. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki Roll. Well, at least he's still nice enough to call her Maki Roll. Even though she really socked his fucking shit. Kaito left the room a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk. Okay, I ship Maki and Kaito. I don't care what anyone says. Listen, I'm not saying I ship it yet, but I think it's, there's some noticeable blushing from Maki, despite calling him stupid a bunch. We might be detecting some hints of a tsundere, perhaps. That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think, earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
Dude, ultimate meta. Tenko killed Angie and then fucking killed herself. That would actually be fucking crazy. It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death got us all off guard. Why am I yawning? Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Alright, we're resuming the investigation.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why? Why are you two agreeing? Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. Huh? New power? Oh, fuck, I've been flashbanged.
His eyes lit up. I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
You made a flashlight. Congratulations. I'm plugging my massager back in. Oh. I might have to unplug it, actually. I've remembered why I had to unplug now. We're just gonna go get a flashbang for a couple of minutes.
Just leave it to
I'm
me.
clicking.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
How many bits is that? That's 20 bits. Holy hell, that's a lot of varies. I gotta say in a second. Oh, fucking Christ, blood. Yeah, I have to unplug this. I literally can't focus. It feels too good. It's not even like a good massager either. It's just my back is in that much pain. Okay, it's unplugged. Okay. Rat artist, thank you very, 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 I think that's 20, very much for 20 bits. It would make sense that Tenko could have killed Angie due to jealousy, then kill herself after she found out what she'd done, maybe? Like, it's just weird, because they said she got stabbed in the back of the neck.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Is that a JoJo's reference? Ah, I've been flashbanged. Ah, it's so bright.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function. Why was that updated? Hello? Okay, well... Tenko. Let's look at your little rock. How you doing? There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. She could have hit a weapon anywhere on her body. I mean, not really. Her outfit doesn't have pockets. She would have to hide the weapon somewhere. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Damn. Imagine being this voice actor. You're killed twice during the same fucking trial. That's crazy. Twice in Chapter 3. Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Tenko's body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to the neck. This wound was fatal. This must have been caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. I did hear a thump. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
See, if anything, Tenko dying just teaches us that if you do the little finger thing where you hold your fingers together, you get punished for it. This is the punishment. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Okay. Try to click on the blood. Okay. It's the cage used in the seance.
is this?
It looks like it'd be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. When the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then?
If she was stabbed right where the blood or the cage lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Okay, is there anything else? Doesn't appear to be, so we're just gonna back up. Ruined magic circle. It's a magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was it this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my
All right already.
Shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki doesn't really beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footsteps, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kiyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kiyo? He seemed depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Like, I understand that it's like, haha, everyone look, Kiyo clearly could have done something, but like, it's too easy for it to be Kiyo, I feel. It's that white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kiyo was the one who removed it.
is this?
This cloth, pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the backside. Look, there's a bloodstain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
No hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet's been added to the truth bullet section. Dog statue. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wood statue was on top of the cage. It took the 4 of us to remove it. Yeah, it was heavy. It was 175 pounds. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I remember
Kiyo
correctly,
said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your Maki? Is there a reason you came for my boy fucking Suichi like that? What?
I'm kidding.
Ah, I see. Schrodinger's douchebag, huh? That's what this is, where you decide if you're kidding based on if I get offended or not. I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this?
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding either, earlier. Dog statue. Hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
A hole. Looks. There's space under the floor here too. Oh, hold on. She could have hit a weapon. Oh no, wait. Did I read that already? Yeah, I did. I'm hallucinating. Look, there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something dropped down there. Oh, something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor to see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Hole in the corner. What else is there to check? Check the circle. Tenko's body. Do I just have to talk to everyone? I mean, the candles are pretty useless.
Oh man.
Man, what a lame function. Okay, you already said this. Oh wait, only if it's sparkling green does it matter, maybe. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become a guiding... Okay. Not important. Okay. So maybe I do have to talk to people. Mew. This investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo this new function. Now then, Cunt Fu's the killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily. Seriously, the seance is clearly set up to lure in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance? When else, dumbass?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibilities, shit for brains. Gosh, you don't even know that? It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. Yes. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. When the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important part of the case. Kyo?
That cannot be.
Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murders were pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course. I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. You seem more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh. If we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Suichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the
I
seance?
see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed their cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. And all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Yeah, it was like... it was a thunk. In the middle of the song. This is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. It was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to it, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. Oh, I didn't click on the broken board, did I? And then we all removed the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Kimiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... And that sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
Would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was in the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yeah, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. School sounds during the seance. Hold up, I need to click on this board. No, not the circle. I already read the circle. Tenko's body. The board. There we go. Ah, this floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember
It
correctly,
wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
It seemed pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. If Kibo's light up from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Now go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and onto the floor. Is there anything down here? Oh, there's blood. There's a lot more space than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's take a look around for clues.
Well,
Look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's some blood. Is this where we came in? Or is that just a hole? Well, there's a bloody scythe. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
This blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did? Dude, what the hell?
Well...
The sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well...
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But...
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could have fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
Cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. So what if they were under the floor and, like, the broken floorboard, they, like, reached up with the sickle, just stabbed? I think that's 100% what happened. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. What about this? There's dried blood. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah,
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
that's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains here are completely dry. But Tenko just died. Was Angie killed here? Well, we know because she had a forehead wound as well as the stab to the back of the neck for Angie, right? So I guarantee you this is what did the forehead wound. So someone hit her upside the head with a 2x4. Okay, so whoever killed one killed the other then. Because I'll guarantee you, Angie walked in on them setting up this kill. But the only person who can set up this kill is Korikyu. Because he's the only one who would want to do a seance. I don't know. There must be some... Yeah, I already read that. Dry blood stains under the floor. Loose floorboard. There's also... This is cut right here. Yeah. Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then...
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose. The crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Alright, what about the hole? Some of the wood has been corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Look, there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult to move around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
They could have used the light like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? No, because the floorboards are loose. And it would have shined through. I think we're finished investigating here.
is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled from under the floorboards, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. What investigation? There's nothing else to investigate at this point. Unless you think of something.
By the way,
I've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Because
If Angie and Tenko are different killers, then the black we need to vote for
You're
is
right.
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Hey, what's up,
okay.
rat artist? What's pippity poppin'? Hippity hoppin'? Yes, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of those two that died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Okay, well then let's go investigate the other crime scene again. Check Twitter DMs. I will do it the second we are done with this the second we are done with Danganronpa. See more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Huh? Huh?
it's a lie.
I'm voting for you as the blackened. I don't care if I die, you stupid little fucking shit. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that caught me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through it. Just like this room. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... So does that mean they set up all 3 rooms?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I guess time's up.
Oh.
Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. You perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I want to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. Yeah, you're kind of bleeding. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to
What are
die?
you staring at? Do you want to die? Once again, she literally ages like 50 years with this pose. I don't know what it is. Oh. Will ye... Actually, I'm fast traveling. I'm not walking all the way down there. I'm not walking all the way down here. Shrine of Judgment. Oh my god, there's so few of us now.
Dear.
It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Well, yeah, no, duh. 6 of us who died. 6 of us who were here at the start of the game have died, so there's now only 10. There's going to be 9 after this, unless Tenko was a killer. Less friend made it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, going to do his best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Wow, this Maki roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Oh, really? I don't think any dipshits have died so far. Actually, I take that back. Angie. And kinda Tenko. Alright, 1 in 3. 1 in 3 odds, not bad.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine. You're useless. These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
So every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
rest in peace.
Tua, please. Please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on a Tua, considering what happened to Angie, who a Tua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on a Tua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially a Tua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I ever met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. That's just called schizophrenia. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me to do what to do whenever I'm in
Got a
trouble.
minute?
How long are you gonna stay that for? A Tua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time's gonna be rough. We got caught up in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't. Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something. Agree with me. Come on. Come on, Suichi. Put up your dukes. I can beat you up. I can't beat Maki up, though. She kind of kicked my ass.
Huh?
What should I say? Rumble, 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 rumble. Ramble, ramble, rumble, rumble, ramble, ramble, rumble. Be quick, IGTG. Understandable. I'm trying here. As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. We're almost at the end of the Danganronpa part. Hold up. I will look at Twitter in 2 seconds. As soon as the remaining survivors step aboard. Come on, just go down. Just go down the elevator. Come on. We just need to get to the point where it says save the game. Once it saves the game, we're good. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell a little faster and faster down into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shined on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed, you'll make Mona damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The 3rd class trial was about to begin. Angie Inaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then, Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew she hated this terrible killing game even more. She wore socks with sandals, though, so she kind of fucking earned it. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing game. Oh my god, everyone's dead on this page. Jesus Christ. And who is the one who killed them? Was it one person? Oh, the murderer's on this page for sure. There's still 5 people on this page. There's only 9 left alive. Yeah, somebody on that page about to get fucking snapped. We need to pin down we need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in the class trial. See, this game isn't about hope and despair. It's about truth and lies. Alright, boom. Saved. I'm hurrying. Game saved. Alright, we're going to be switching games, but I have to look at Twitter first. Hang on. Hiya. Alright. What do I have? Discord messages? Whatever. I'll look at the Discord messages later. Opening Twitter. Twitter.com. That is cool. And it is in the Danganronpa style. Oh my lord. That's actually so freaking cool. The second I get money up, I'm paying you for that. 100%. That's so cool. That's so, so cool. Hold up. Uh, That's actually so cool. I love that a lot. Thank you, Rat. I truly, truly appreciate that. Oi. Okay. So. No, it's fine. No, you will be receiving payment for that. It's really cool. I like it. Alright, so, what game are we playing now? Because I'm pretty sure my tweet said Valorant or CoD. So which of those do I want to do? Hmm. Hmm. Where I can't find my own profile. What the hell? I hate Twitter. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, let's do COD. Let's do some Call of Rage. I'll remake it one day. Why remake it? It's fine as is. Let's do some Call of Rage. Call of Rage. Call of Poopy. Haha. Funny. Poop. Joke. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Alright. Let's update that. Or we could just play Overwatch. That's always an option, but just leave the title Call of Poopy, just to flex. You like your gift? I do. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate it very much. You thought I was capping? You thought there was some inclination of cap? Like, quite literally, the only thing I would change about it is just, and granted, I don't know how hard art is, so maybe this is already done and I'm just blind, but I would make it shorter. My character is not supposed to be that tall. But there's nothing wrong with it being that tall. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah. Dude, I can't hear anything. The game is so quiet. I didn't mean to tap into the game. I meant I've been working on it all stream. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. The fact that anybody in this world would even sit and make art for me for that, like, I appreciate that, and it means so much to me. Like I said, I will gladly hand you money for that the second I get money. Oh, is double XP over? Oh no. Oh, it is. Well, that's unfortunate. Is today the 5th? No, I thought it went through the 5th. But yeah, it is very cool. It's very, very, very cool. No, I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. This keyboard, once I get used to it, I'll be fine. But for right now, I'm not really gelling with it because normally where my escape key, there's a line of keys that are apparently used for macros. Almost have a bad path. No, it's okay. I don't even have a PayPal or anything. Well, you should get one set up if you're going to have good art like that. Alright. Alright, my audio's jacked all the way up. Let's make sure the stream audio's jacked up. I don't know. Do we activate? Let's just do some multiplayer and get angry. Why not? Let's get angry at how hard everybody is trying. Because I need to level up this thingy-madoohickey. So I can unlock these camos. Because once we get the AUG done, it's just the DMR, and then I just have SMGs and assaults left. Or I could just use the sweaty classes. I just want to run around with Sledgehammer if I'm honest, but... There's no good camos for it. I would love to put the dark matter on it, but that involves unlocking all the camos, and I'm just not feeling that right now. Screw it. Let's pop it. Pop that. Throw us in the quick play. Fine match. I keep having to readjust in this chair. I don't know. I think this chair is fine, and I just gotta get used to it and break it in, but at the same time, I feel like this chair was maybe made for, a child. But the sizes that it said it was sounded fine to me. Or maybe I'm just not sitting in it right. Maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna turn on the massager, and I'm literally gonna watch my KD slip to 0. Yep, my KD's about to be 0. I'm, leaned all the way back in the chair. Massager on. No thought, head empty. Oh, we're chilling right now. Why is the game so quiet? No, I don't want to open social. Settings. Oh my god, I can't focus. Alright. He got too close to me. There's nothing I could do. Wait, what the hell? Why did I switch classes? Change class. Why do I have a Silence 1911 right now? Oh, God. Frick. Frickety frick 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 frack snick snack patty whack. Oh, he came behind me. Oh. I'm gonna ignore the spy plane for a little bit. Oh, that was a friendly. Dude, I honestly could go negative in COD and not fucking care right now. I cannot give a singular shit. I can't even think straight right now. I think the game's a little too loud. I have to turn it down. Oh, Jesus, Lord in heaven, help me. Oh, that's a flashbang. Oh, frick. Finish that kill, teammate. Oh. I could go to sleep right now. Holy crapola. This is great. I knew there's another one of you assholes over there. Oh, yeah. Yo, look at that 5 and 4. I'm bopping off. Enemy spy plane. Hell yeah, brother. Dude, you can't spy on me. That's illegal. Only my government can do that. I could shoot those planes down? Absolutely. Where's the fun in using your brain? Oh, they're in the plane. Ugh. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I'm gonna start talking with a French accent, even though this isn't French, this is more... This isn't French, this is more of a, something baguette. Oh my god, I need to run around with a hammer. Oh, my brain isn't functioning enough to have this gun in my hand. I got you, homie. Oh goodness, that scared me. I missed.
That's the wrong outcome, BND. Rendezvous with exfiltration team. We're done.
I don't remember dying. I'm telling you, the game sometimes shows me, like, me dying in a play, and, like, I don't even remember dying in, like, those positions. Holy fuck, though. I'm actually about to just fucking milli rock. Holy shit. I think this is what it feels like to perish in a mortal shell. I clicked F1 again. Alright, where's my sledgehammer class? We're gonna run around with the hammer. Yeah. We're gonna hammer people. We're gonna hit them with a thwunk. Oh, the pines. Pines, and we're gonna die a million times because people are gonna be camping every corner. Oh. Dude, this level 9 right now, he's sweating. He sees that I'm level 190. He thinks I'm about to be good. Joke's on him. I'm literally the worst player in the world. And I don't think I could care less about it anymore. Like, look at this shit. If we go to multiplayer rank, I'm the only person on my friends list who isn't at 300 score per minute. We went to Miami. That's cool. Holy fuck, blood. I actually think I might fuck. My back has been in pain for so fucking long. And this is just divine right now. Like, you're not getting a serious COD game out of me. It's not happening. My brain isn't gonna be turned on the rest of the day. Probably for the rest of forever. Hoity toity. Oh, those. It's not even a super good massager. It's just one of those thingy-madoohickeys. Hammer time. So the
Securing Alpha. Enemy took Charlie.
I know Charlie once. He was a pretty cool guy. I liked Charlie. He was pretty neat. He was one of the few. He was a senior when I was a junior, and he was nice to everyone. Did not matter what you were, who you were. All that mattered to him was that he was nice. As long as he was being nice, he was happy.
Taking Charlie.
Hello, enemy. Oh, I should probably capture C. Whoa.
Enemy has Alpha. C locked down. Bravo locked down.
Yeah, we got Bravo. Like Johnny Bravo.
Taking Alpha.
Yo, fun fact, my uncle looks like Johnny Bravo, and it's really funny, because it's not like Johnny Bravo as in, like, haha, funny. He, like, doesn't intentionally do it, therefore it's funny.
Losing Bravo.
Losing Bravo. A bit.
Taking A. Enemy is Bravo. Securing B.
That dude actually just got fucking played so hard, he might uninstall.
B secure. All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. We lost C.
I don't like to dig, I don't have a shovel.
Securing Charlie. Losing A.
I got him. Toity, 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 toity. I think you missed. You're gonna regret that decision, big boy.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Your mom's a spy plane. Listen, I'm here to tell you, right? As somebody who's done the sex, this is the best feeling in the world right now. Just having a massager on your lower back. Holy fucking cross blood. They call me a panini maker. Because I make paninis.
Losing A.
Am I prone here? Oh my god, I can. That's great. I'm just gonna lay it right here for a bit. I'm just gonna chill. So how's everyone's day going? Someone got him. Yeah. Yeah. Wee.
Closed out the wind, then
Okay. Kicked from the server due to inactivity. Why would you be inactive? If you don't fight in the clan roar, you will be kicked. I don't care that your parents are going through a divorce right now. Billy? Oh. God, I feel bad for whatever person watches back this VOD. They're just gonna actually think I just got like a finger up my butt or something. When in reality, all it is the like this massager just it feels too good right now. I literally could go to sleep right now, and I would sleep for like 6 hours. I would be all snuggly wuggly. What if I took your mom? Damn, he killed me. Dude, me and Xbox Guy 54. Guys, he's capping C. We gotta go get him. Is this what it's like to be high? Because I now understand Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Get fucked. I got it, guys. Don't worry. Got this, guys. This is what I like to call the no fear strategy. And that's how you cap objectives in Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. For more pro tips and tricks, you can find them at twitch.tv/megalass. The only reason I'm saying that like that is because I'm gonna make a TikTok account and I'm gonna post that on TikTok. I'm gonna set it to some really jazzy music. We're gonna get 1 million views on TikTok. And we're gonna become a TikTok influencer with a TikTok house. Dude, chicken fingers just connected, dude. Fingies, bro. He's got little hammy hands. It's gonna get all this pressure. Where are they spawning? Look at me being a good objective player. If anybody's here, if they could actually go back and clip the thingy-ma-doohickey for me where I just laid prone, that way I don't have to clip it later, that would actually be like so phenomenally incredible. I might have to hold your hand. I might just unbind my tab key and say it's for mental health reasons. That low-key just might be the play. Just unbind tab so I never have to look at the scoreboard. That's actually colossal brain. Dude. I don't want to wrap it up. Wait, I'm lagging. I'm swimming? What the hell? Did the stream lag at all, or is it just the game? What's happening? Stream? Are you guys still there? Hello? Mr. Obama? Dude, look at the gun stutter. It's like... I don't even know. Yeah, you'll want to see how much of a pro gamer I am? Hold up, where is it? Where's my gamer stat? Hold up, look at this, right? Click on Show Zombies. Literally, this is the only challenge I haven't done, and that's literally because I just unlocked it. Every other Season 1 Zombies challenge done. Which, a lot of these are kind of easy. Like, this was probably the hardest one, no cap. But even then, you just wait for insta-kills. I think there's other hard ones. This one's not hard, you just gotta know what to do. This one's kinda hard, but easy at the same time. Oh, we're in another game already. Oh, we're on the cartel. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just sitting here making a hey-gow face right now. Like, I'm just fully schlump. I'm chillin'. Like, on a scale of 1 to chillin', I'm chillin'. Oh, look at us going zoom zoom. Hammer time. Yeah, neat. Wait, why are there like 5 objectives? Wait, what the fuck is... what? Wait, there's like 1,000,000 people per team. What the fuck? Am I in like a 10 prestige lobby right now? Dude, what the fuck is going on? There's a motorcycle. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh my god, I just drove over that. Alright. I'm here. Oh. Dude, what the fuck is that? Why are there like 9 locations? Echo, this isn't Overwatch. Why are there so many players in the lobby? I don't know what's going on. USMC. I know several people who went to the Marines. And each of them are fine people that I respect wholeheartedly. Imagine the ricochet, though. Hello? I'm here to hold somebody's hand. I'm here to hold hands, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm here to hold hands, I'm not taking no for an answer. E? Like the funny meme? There's a spy plane. We gotta do the pew pew. Dude, I'm so good at this game. Holy shit. They found me. Oh, motorcycle. I crashed. Aye, aye, Captain. We're going into the heart of the enemy. Wait, you can kill people with the motorcycle! Wait, I want more motorcycles! I want a motorcycle! There's a motorcycle! Gimme. Yeah. Wait, how did I just kill that guy? Hello? Why do I hear music? Hostile, your mom. Your mom. I got the spy planes. Dude, seriously, what's up with this lobby? Where's halftime? My god. There has to be a halftime. That's what we call a pro gamer move. Is there not a halftime? I've been holding my thing for halftime. That dude's straight T-posed up on a yacht right now.
Artillery targeting detected. Artillery inbound. C secure. Losing Charlie.
Oh, let me on the motorcycle.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Losing F. Well, how about F you? Mow it, we mow it, we mow it, we mow it. We mow it, we mow it, we mow it, we mow it. Dude, look at that care package. I bet it's being delivered with care. I bet it's also a package. Excuse me, friend. You must perish to the hammer.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Charlie secure.
That tomahawk was sick. Silence, wench. Silence.
Securing Charlie. Hostile care package inbound. Losing Echo.
He's still in.
Enemy has D. Taking Bravo. Enemy attack helicopter above.
I see him.
Securing Alpha.
Somebody else. Okay.
Alpha secure. Delta lockdown. Losing Foxtrot. We have taken the lead. Losing E. Hostile sentry turret active. We are winning this. Enemy has A. Enemy spy plane inbound. Spy plane detected.
Worth it.
Echo secure. Losing F. Enemy has C. Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
I got that kill. Holy shit. Dude, I'm fucking cracked at this game mode.
Losing Delta.
Not F.
Net call. Hostile air patrol detected.
Anything but F. Ah! He didn't know pepper spray laugh.
Taking Charlie. Losing the advantage.
No, not the advantage. See, at 399 to 400. One shot, one kill. No luck, just skill. Raid. Bigger noise, bigger noise, bigger noise, bigger noise. I think Plate Diamond's actually better than Dark Ether because Dark Ether is okay. Holy fuck, my brain can't register anything right now. This is the best I've ever felt in my entire life. Holy shit. Hammer time. I'm gonna kiss you on the fucking cheek if you don't knock it off. Holy shit. First ever basketball made with... I missed. Dude, who's my friend? Turbo? About to actually just fucking kiss his grandpa. Holy shit. Put my hammer down. Don't ever try to outhammer me. I did that in the middle of his team. How did his team let me do that? I'm actually about to fucking just become the little freaking dude, I'm fucking going off right now. No, he knew to check his corners. No. He's using his brain. Dude, our top guy is a 9-0 KD. This dude's fucking going ham. My hammer. See, these lobbies are fun. Look at them. They're bringing out their own hammer, trying to out-hammer me. This is what I like to see. These are the players that I don't hate to play against. These are the players that make me remember that CoD was fun at one point. Yeah, I got a double kill with a hammer. I should really turn on some music so I saw him. No, we were gonna have a hammer duel. It was gonna be honorable. You're going to have honor. Oi, Josuke, I found my honor. Oh, he pulled out his hammer. I was like, how did he kill me? No. Listen, I'm what they call the gamer. I go by many names, such as Gamer, Little Bitch, the person you see at a TGI Fridays on a Tuesday, the person you see at Ruby Tuesdays on a Friday. I have many names. They all imply the same level of power. Ow. Yo, listen, y'all are worried about me with my hammer? Maybe you should be worried about my homie Divine Goddess over there. Look at that, and also Ethan? Dude, this man's got Yeet as his clan tag. He don't fuck around. That man do not fuck around. That man only does one thing. And he fucks. Dude, I can't wait to break this new mouse instantly. With this, Can't wait to break this new mouse instantly. Just because I'm slamming so hard on melees. Dude, I'm cracked. Please let that be play of the game. Keep shooting. Oh shit. Punked. I'm insane. I'm insane. We gotta end this game with me on top, gamers. It's just the way of the road. Oh my gosh, that actually worked. Oh my god, he got me with the hammer. No, Divine Goddess passed me. I want to be top with the hammer. No. Oh my god, I got play. Look at this shit. He pulled out the molly. I bonked him. Yo, give me... Did I get another bonk? Oh yeah, it's all the way over here though. I just run in and fucking... Oh, you're out of bullets? Unfortunate. I'm the best CoD player in the world. They call me Hammer. Sledgehammer. Should probably activate some daily challenges. But I don't think so, because I don't wanna. And you can make me. Oh, there's a green icon. Oh, one shot, one kill, no luck, just skill. There's such a part of me that's like, yo, I should work to unlock these, because they're exclusive. Oh, this ain't ever gonna happen. Playing Warzone or Fireteam? Bloodthirsties? No thanks. Downed enemies? What do you, I'm not playing no, what is it, VIP escort? Yo, let me break the aerial score streaks with my hammer. Checkmate. I should have mentioned. Literally, like, I need to turn this thing off, otherwise I might never exist without it on again. Like, I straight up might need a vibrating bed, otherwise I won't be able to sleep properly. Oh my god, it's the... Wait, no, this isn't Garrison. I was gonna say this is the good entrance. It's gonna be like, yo, Rozu, Yankee with Brim.
Capture the objective. Securing Alpha.
I got B, guys, don't worry.
Taking B. Enemy has Charlie.
Did he see my hammer through the wall?
A lockdown.
I saw my body through the wall. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Yeah, I can't ever have this on if I'm actually trying. My brain, like, is not functioning without... My brain is not functioning on a... I know I'm hiding here now. I must flee. I must go. My people need me. Almost. They call me Justice Hammer.
Losing A.
They call me Plastic. Plastic Rapper. They call me Plastic. They call me... They call me Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. How about you come on down to Sheep Poppy and give him some dome? I'll tell you what. I would absolutely love that. I'll tell you. I swear on me, I'll tell you what. I just got shot in the booty hole. Sometimes you gotta get shot in the booty hole, though, you know? Like, think about it. If I never got shot in the booty hole, then how am I gonna know what getting shot in the booty hole feels like? Shit just... You know, it licks the top of your elbow, like... You get a nice little scent on it, as they say. Listen here. Kakarot. Dude, we lost A. Where'd it go? We just had it, dude. We lost it. Somebody go ask the lady with the speaker if she'll call over the intercom for it. Maybe then we'll find it. Oh, this little piss goblin. I guess taking B was to be expected. Mama say, mama sa, mama nakusa, mama say, mama sa, mama sa. Isn't that a song? Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. Why can't I sing on Twitch anymore, Twitch? I want to fill all single one of my viewers with the deafening noise that is my voice. I want them all to be forced to hear it. I want them all to have to remember. I want them all to remember exactly what it sounded like when I quoted T-Pain perfectly when I said I could put you in a mansion way out in Wisconsin. Yo, let me throw my hammer. Thor. I have a dog named Thor. He's all black. So he should really be named Loki. But you know what's funny? Our dog that's named Loki is like, he's not blonde, but he's like, you know, he's like brownish. And like, it would be really fitting if their names were changed. And then for some reason we have a dog named Riley. And with the dog, why isn't that dog named Odin, you know? Like, if you're gonna stick with a theme, then we should just stick with a theme. God, I could commit tax evasion right now. And that was such a sick double. Kill 50. Guys, we got 50 kills in multiplayer. Hoggers. Hoggers. I tried my hardest. That's all you can ask. Excuse me. Dude, oh, damn it. I started the execution. If I had just tapped him like a little tippity tap. Tip tap, call me mishap. Everybody knows I got that sick bap. Everybody knows I'm chillin' and villain. Something Dragon Ball Krillin. But I'm just chillin' as the main villain. Damn, I'm losing B, that's crazy. I don't remember asking though, partner. My toes are actually curling. Like they formed a professional curling team. They're actually about to challenge the Canadian professionals. I don't like the plane. Planes are scary, dude. Planes feel like a roller coaster you just can't get off of. I put a lot of hard work and effort into that proximity mine. You better apologize. My proximity mine's gonna be so sad. Oh, ba-da-da-da. Dude, it's Kakarot. I'm so proud of him. That's my child. Look at him go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There he goes. Okay, I actually need to unplug this thing right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like a stage 5 addict. I'm gonna unplug it right now, I swear. I can't do it. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's getting unplugged. It's getting unplugged. It's getting unplugged, and it's unplugged right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, we got something for free. Let's leave the lobby. Operators. What is it, X? We got this. Wait, hang on. All operator missions. If you were dared to snort a pixie stick, would you do it? No. And I have a reason for that. Dude, hold up. I want to look at this, see if it's any good. These aren't cool. What about these? Not really cool either. Alright. But no. So listen, when I was in high school, there was this kid. And this kid was an idiot. Is my face thing lagging for just me or anybody else? Oh, my face thing is like super lagging. Hang on. Where's my little face thing? Where's the face thing? Hang on, where is it? Face rig? Why is face rig lagging? Hello? Hold up, I'm gonna close it and reopen it and see if that fixes it. Dude, why can I not find my Twitch chat? So anyway, like I was saying, the reason I would not snort a pixie stick is because when I was in high school, there was this dummy kid. I didn't even know the kid, TBH. But this kid, okay, it's still lagging, but it's better. This kid, what he did is he, like, you know, Fun Dip, right? Like, he snorted an entire thing of Fun Dip. Like, I'm not talking like he made a line. Like, he poured out the fucking bag and snorted it. and apparently he was like a diabetic or something like that. So they literally had to call an ambulance to come get him. And the only reason I knew any of this happened, because like I said, I didn't even know. Oh, fuck, my mic arm just fell. I'll fix it in a second. But yeah, so the only reason I knew this even happened was because we were holding a play that day. And so we had a bunch of elementary schoolers in the building, and we couldn't get the buses. Because the play was over and they were supposed to go back to their school or whatever, but we couldn't get the buses out, because the ambulance was blocking the way. So we literally just had to sit with kids, with an auditorium full of kindergartners, keeping in mind there were supposed to be more people showing up, more schools showing up later that were already there. It's just they weren't allowed to disembark yet because the theater was full. But they couldn't go anywhere because of the ambulance. And we were all like, dude, why is there an ambulance here? What the hell happened? And then somebody was like, yeah, some idiot snorted Fun Dip. And I'm like, excuse me? It was great. Ugh. Dude, my high school, I don't know how often ambulances are called at normal high schools, but my high school, we had an ambulance there. It had to have been at least three times a year for different stuff. I remember this one time, this kid got stabbed with a plastic fork, but it actually punctured his lung somehow. I don't even know how that was possible. People on some dummy shit. Your high school life is so fucked up. Dude, there are so many stories I can tell from high school. And what's crazy is it's not even like I was a popular kid in high school. It's just there was so much shit that happened in that high school. I was probably one of the least popular people in that high school. I didn't talk to nobody. I stayed in my lane. But even within my small group of friends, as well as the school as a whole, there are so many stories I could tell. There are so many good stories that I can tell from high school. Why am I playing Call of Duty again? Dude, I want to turn this massager back on so bad, but I know I shouldn't because I will literally get addicted like a freaking crackhead. I might not even leave this chair. Alright. What's the goal here? Let's activate more double XP. There we go. That's a whole nother hour of double the XP. We could try to get to Prestige Master, you know? What's the craziest thing that ever happened at your high school? What's the absolute max tier, crazy shit was hitting the fan level of, let me think. I feel like there's a better story than this, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But, well, no, I mean, this wasn't really, crazy. This was just kind of, chilling crazy, which there is a difference, yes. There's... I'm trying to think of, everything that happened. So, the craziest thing that happened was probably... Okay, this wasn't crazy as in terms of, someone got hurt or something. Nobody got hurt. At least physically hurt. But, it was like, I think my sophomore or junior year, I can't remember. And we had a new security guard at the school, and he was like this lean black dude. He was pretty chill. Like, even though he was the security guard, he was still chill. Like, he talked to people, was chilling with them and everything. And the staff didn't like the fact that he was like chill with the students because they believed it was going to cause a lax in security, which I thought was dumb, but hey. Um, but then he, but then somebody found, uh, unironically, they found his mixtape. They found his mixtape, and they were like, "Yo, dude, this mixtape is fire." And like, he had a rap name that was like Rap Caesar or some shit like that. Dude, I didn't even know I could go down here. This is great. But yeah, so he's like Rap Caesar or some shit like that. And he was... And so they actually ended up firing him for that. They ended up firing him because they were like, dude, you can't have a rap title or anything like that. And apparently, but I never listened to his music, but apparently literally everyone said it was actually like really good music. And so he actually ended up, I think he's still pursuing that. I could be wrong. It was like Rap Caesar or something. It was like, I don't even remember the dude's name. But that was pretty wild. Because that was like, keeping in mind, like, that was obviously a super short story, but that's like a month-long ordeal when it happened. I don't know. We had a bomb threat called in once. I remember that. Somebody threatened, they were like, I'm gonna blow up the school, and there was just no validity to the claims, so people stopped caring. People stopped caring. But yeah. So there was, like, bomb threats and such, and it was just like, damn, that's crazy anyway. Trying to think of what else happened. This isn't like school-wide crazy, but the craziest, some of the crazy shit that happened within the drama department. Like, there was a, what was it called? So, our drama teacher was actually the chillest person around. And by that I mean, instead of her classroom being like a classroom, it was the school's old dance studio. And so it was like a hardwood floor instead of like that nasty school tiling or whatever. And she purposely didn't get any desks or chairs for that classroom. And so we would just sit in beanbags. And she had like a million beanbags in the room. And there was this really big beanbag. And there was these... And the really big beanbag could fit like 5 people on it if they wanted to. And then in like my junior year, it was found out that this really weird dude who was in the drama department would come in and have sex with his girlfriend on it. And so everyone started avoiding the beanbag, and our teacher never understood why. And so she was just like, come on, just go sit on the beanbag. Granted, she was super old, so she didn't ever sit on the beanbag. Because she literally, like, I'm talking she was so old, she had her own rocking chair in her classroom. Like, and I'm not even talking it was like a crappy rocking chair either. Like, this shit was custom made. She had our tech teacher build it years ago, and it was just like, it was just her rocking chair. Like, I'm pretty sure, because she retired the year after I graduated, I'm pretty sure she took that shit home with her, levels of it was hers. And like, nobody messed with the rocking chair. It had like a custom coat of paint on it. It had some of her favorite students' names on it. Like, there was... Like, that rocking chair was cool. I'm telling you, that drama classroom was lit. Granted, It was a drama classroom, so who would have guessed, but there was drama. But I think someone just called my name. I'm trying to think of what, like, other crazy stuff. So, this wasn't, like, a crazy school-wide. Oh, that's a teammate. What was I saying? Like, there's a million stories, but I have to actually sit and, like, not write them down, but I have to actually properly remember them. And right now, I'm in such a vibe level mood that there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to form any tangent or understandable thought right now. Like, I'm the definition of vibe right now. I'm the definition of vibe right now. Dude, there's a bridge here? Fucking poggers. Where's the spy plane? Ow, I got shot. Excuse me, spy plane? I got it. Where is it? I see it. No care package. But yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't give truly proper answers to your question. It's just I can't remember anything right now. Like, my mind is such an enigma. You could tell me that I'm like the Queen of England right now, and I would just go make tea. Like, that's how fucking vibed out I am right now. Dude, imagine if I had drugs. Dude, this kid's name is Riley. Back in elementary school, I had one friend. His name was Riley. He was chill. And I shit you not, in elementary school, with the way I was built, with the way I was, like, the way I looked, as well as the way Riley looked, this, I shit you not, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid could have been about me if it was in the 2nd grade, not the 6th grade. Like, I straight up was the prequel to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, I'll be suing the maker of Diary of a Wimpy Kid for my rights soon enough. But yeah. Dude, I have a spy plane. Fucking poggers. Dude, dogs are barking. I don't know why dogs are barking. Okay, I need to sit up. Okay. I'm sit up. I'm no longer schlump. I'm standing. Except I think I broke my mic in some capacity. Because it's not bending right. But hey, who knows? Who fucking knows? Just, yeah, hang on. Microphone. Can you bend the right way, please? That's good enough. Alright. Where are we dropping, boys? Ah! Dude, why did I just hear music? Hello? I don't want to play the boom boom game. Dude, wait, the care package plays Jingle Bells? That's fucking sick. Ow. Dude, my friend Riley left the game. This is so sad. Can we get 5 likes? This isn't gonna be a YouTube video. I don't know why I'm asking for likes. Hello? I am peeking through the window. I got you. Ow. Why are my dogs barking? Dogs are barking. Doggy go woof, 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 woof. I got it. I got it. I know, doggy. I'm just too good at the game. Look at that. I broke all their spy planes. I did it. Ow. What if they were contesting the soft point? Can I get in your tank, mister? Ow. Oh no, it isn't. Where's the care package? No care package. That grenade's about to get a 6-tuple kill. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier here. From the chandelier in. It's no spy plane. Okay, maybe you're allowed to spy plane. Alright. No. They got the hard point. It's hard and it's a point. He ran her over. Hiya. Dude, why are the doggies barking? Doggies. Doggy woggies. You could even say doggy poggies. You can't hit it. You can't hit it. You can't hit it. Spy plane? There they are. No, no care package. I said no care package. Where?
Fuck this shit. All units escape and evade.
Dude, look, my AUG is sassing me. Okay, I think I'm way too comfy, so I'm gonna end stream, despite using an XP token. You know, sometimes you get rolled. I appreciate everyone who was here. We'll be doing... Actually, tomorrow, we might not be doing a Danganronpa trial, because tomorrow, me and a friend are planning to do A Way Out, which is a really fun co-op game that I heard about. So, that's gonna be hype. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.